Alright, what's up, y'all? This is day 2 of my journey to what God has for me. And I want to share a little bit of motivation before I go out and do my walk. Even though what I'm doing right now may seem impossible, you know, the security guard and this other man I seen yesterday that caught me for trespassing twice, you know, they all told me that Brandon Bean wasn't there and he wasn't going to be there. Pretty much telling me that what I'm trying to do and what I want to do is it won't happen. You know, they tried to set doubt in my eyes and doubt in my heart to pretty much tell me to walk away and never come back and not do what you do. I know that's not what they said to me, but that's the kind of vibe I got from what they said. And you know, knowing me, you know, I'm not gonna let, you know, a no answer stop me from getting to where I want to be in life. Especially if God gave me the direction, especially if God guided me somewhere. I'm not gonna let nobody, you know, tell me otherwise, because what God has for me is for me, and I'm not gonna let nobody stop me. Whatever you say verbally or whatever you do physically, whatever you do is not gonna stop me from doing whatever God tells me to do or what God has for me, because what's for me is for me, and can nobody take that away from me. But just to give you a little motivational tip today, you know, stop telling yourself you can't do something. Stop saying I can't do this, I can't go here, I can't be this, I can't be that. Stop telling yourself you can't. Because if you tell yourself you can't, you're usually right. But if you tell yourself that you can, you are also usually right. Because if you tell yourself you can't do something, you already done quit. You already done took yourself out the game. You already done, you know, let someone else take your spot. Let someone else take whatever that is you try to accomplish. For example, like at my job, you know, if someone say, hey, I can't get this in, I can't get that in. And then when I go over there and do it and tell myself I can do it, I done took that spot. I done took that small little victory from you because you told yourself you can't. But if you tell yourself you can do something, you will accomplish it. You can do it. So whatever it is that you want to do in life, tell yourself you can. I don't care how impossible it may seem. I don't care how hard it may seem. I don't care how many obstacles or, you know, tribulations or turbulences you may have to go through to get there. But as long as you tell yourself you can do it. But most importantly, keep God first. Keep God first. Ask God for guidance. Ask God for direction. Because the way that you want to go, it may not work out the way that you trying to do. But as long as you have God's direction, God's guidance, and God's love over your life, as long as you have Him to lead you along the way, you can't go no wrong. Like yesterday, for a recap, as I was walking down the street on my fifth lap, I saw I saw a finger in the cloud that was pointing this direction. It looked just like this. It looked just like this. And it was facing towards the Buffalo Bills Stadium. And I'm like, God, I can't go back through there. I already got caught trespassing twice. I don't want to get arrested down here. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back home. And I have my wife and my kids. They waiting on me to come back home. You know, I can't, you know, do this, God. But, you know, at the same time, God does give us common sense. So what I got from that was, as I stood in front of the headquarters, you know, the sun was shining directly on me. And then when I held my poster out, you know, facing towards the headquarters, you know, from the distance I was at, you know, maybe someone could catch it on camera. Maybe someone from afar would see, hey, who is this man or who is this guy on the sidewalk standing in front of our headquarters with the sign up? What that sign say? Can someone please go check it out? So as I was standing right there, the sun was shining straight on me and on my poster. And it was giving a reflection of my poster, and I could see the reflection going onto the grass. And then right before that happened, I asked God, I said, God, since I can't go back there, you know, anymore, I don't want to, you know, get caught for trespassing again. The third time, it may not go as smooth as the first 2 times did. So I asked God for direction. Like, God, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna keep walking, but if there's anything else that you want me to do to get their attention, show me what I need to do. And God showed me. So as I complete day 2, I'm not gonna take this camera out with me because it looked like it might rain outside, but I'm keeping the camera in here, and I'll give you a recap after I do my 7 laps, and let you know how day 2 went and give you some more motivation. All right, what's up, everybody? Just finished my day 2 of walking today with my sign, and I tell you what, today was brutal. The wind was just blowing like crazy. I mean, I know me and my wife and kids, we went to the Niagara Falls yesterday, and as you know, it wasn't really windy outside, but as we were approaching the Niagara Falls, like the closer we got, you know, the more power we felt, and the wind was just coming on us stronger and harder. Today it felt just like that, just walking up and down the street. You know, the wind was blowing like God was mad at somebody. You know, it was windy. On top of that, 46 degrees outside, so it technically felt like it was 30 degrees outside. My face was cold, my hands was cold, but you know what? I didn't give up. I didn't go back in my car. You know, I continued my walk no matter how cold it was, no matter what my body was telling me. My body was telling me to go back in the car and warm up, but I could not stop. I couldn't leave I couldn't leave the area until I completed my walk. I couldn't quit, couldn't give up, no matter how hard it was, but I did it. And but yeah, just for y'all, for motivational tips, never quit, never give up. Once you start something, finish it. Don't quit in the midst of what you started at the beginning, because if you quit, you will never find out what the results was going to be at the end. But if you fight and continue to stay strong in the midst of your trials and tribulations, you will be able to see the ending and see the miracle happen and see the things turn out to your favor once you not quit and give up and make it all the way to the end of your journey. So like I said, this was day 2. Today is April 20th. So day 2 is complete, and stay tuned for day 3 and see what tomorrow brings. And matter of fact, today I just took a picture, sent it to my wife to send out to Brandon Bean and anybody else that's in management in the Buffalo Bills team, organization. And also I did another thing today too, was every driver that came out the driveway of the Buffalo Bills state practice facility, and also the people that were inside the Buffalo Bills store, I'm sorry. As I was walking on my sign, I made sure that they all seen my sign. Like if they were looking at me, I stopped and turned and make sure they seen the sign I was carrying. Like today, my sign says Dominic Givens, Brandon Bean, and I also wrote, I drove 417 miles to get here, and also included my phone number and hashtag Go Bills, hashtag Bills Mafia. So I wanted them to know, like, and see the number in bold, like how far me, my wife, and my kids traveled to get here, for them to, so they can know like how serious I am and how bad I want this, like how bad I want to play for this team. See, sometimes you got to go out on a limb. Sometimes you got to do something that people may think you crazy to do. But when you determined, when you desperate for something to happen, you will do anything that's going to get you to that point, that's going to get you to your destination. You will do anything. You will risk it all. You will sacrifice your time, your money, your body to do whatever it takes to get to where you want to be in life. And that's what I'm doing. I'm putting everything out on the limb because I have faith and I believe in the process. That's also another thing. You got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in the process. It may look crazy, it may look impossible, but as long as you have faith as small as a mustard seed, it's all you need. It's going that little bit is going to move mountains, and that's how much faith I got. All I need is this much and bigger. But my faith right now is big. It's really big because I believe in this process. I'm gonna do whatever it takes in order to get to the end and get to my destiny. Do whatever it takes. So I'm going to send this picture out and see what happens today and see what tomorrow holds, see what other ideas to come in mind. But I'm not going to quit till I get there. Day 2 complete. Check mark. Let's go.